Hi everyone, welcome back to another solo lesson. John here. Today we're having a look at the second solo from Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses. Alright, so the first phrase goes like this. So what we're doing here is a hammer on from 2 on the A to 4 on the A. Bit of vibrato at the end. Then 2 on the D to 4 on the A. Then we're going to do an artificial harmonic on the 4th fret on the D. If you can get that, they're a bit tricky. That's done by half hitting with your pick and half hitting with the flesh. With the flesh on your finger. That's a little bit tricky to do. Have a look at some tutorials on that on YouTube. Should get that sound. So that bend as well from 4 to 6 as you do that harmonic. So far we've got this. Next bit sounds like this. This is a slide from 4 to 6 on D. 4 on the G and then a hammer on from 4 to 6 on G. This next phrase is 5 on the B to 6 on the G, and then a half step bend up from this 7th fret on the B, bend up and let down. So those first few phrases of this. Then we have the next phrase. This is this pre-bend on the 7th fret of the B. Bend it up a half step, pick it, let down and pull off to 5. Now we're going to do a double bend. This is with your little finger on the 7th fret of the high E and then the 7th fret of the B, and you're bending up just the B string. So that's pretty slow, that bend. When it gets to the top, re-pick that 7th fret, let down and pull off to the 5 again. Those last two notes are 6 on the G, 4 on the G. Alright, so let me go back a little bit and play you what we've got so far. Okay, now we have this phrase. This is really cool, nice blues lick. That's 6 on the G, 5 on the B, back to 6 again on the G. Now we're going to do a little thing where we play 5 on the B but let the E ring at the same time. Then go down to 3. So twice hitting on that 5, once on the 3. Down to 2, and then both open. So far we've got. Then we have this cool lick. This is where we're doing a double bend on 2 on the G, 2 on the B, and you're bending it up half step, let down, and pull off to the open G, open B. You're really pulling those notes down. Alright, so far. And then you're going to hit the open G and B again. And then 2 on the G, 2 on the B. And then you're going to play the open G, open B and hammer on to just 1 on the G. That sounds confusing, so let me play the whole thing together. Now we have this. So now when you finish this final lick that we just done, you're going to hit that 1 again and the B string, go up to 2, so the 2 is on the G and the open B is ringing, and then slide from the 2 up to the 4 and hit that 2 times. You've still got the B ringing there, and then descend to 2 again, B is ringing, open B again and the first on the G, and then 4 here on the D. Then we've got a similar idea as we did before. So previously we did it on the G and the B strings. Now we're going to do it on the D and the G a little bit harder this time. All right. So let me go back to that a little bit. Okay, now we have this cool phrase. So we're going to go up to the 15th fret here on the B, bend it up, let it down, and then give it some vibrato. Same thing on 14 on the G. All right. Then we have that cool lick. This is where you're going to bend up 14 on the G, bend it up, let it down, pull off the 12, and then 14 on the D, and then go back to 12 here and hammer on to 14. I'd recommend you hammer on to 14 unusually with your second finger, because in a minute you're going to use your third finger. Now what I'm going to do is, with my pick and then with my third finger, after you've done that hammer on to 14, I catch 14 on the B and slide back to the 12th fret. And because that note is kind of still ringing here, you get that nasty type sound. Now at the end of the solo we have this. This is some half step bends starting on 11 on the D. So you're bending a half step, release back up again, and then to 9 on the D. Same on the A string, same on the E string. But this time you're going to go down to 4, bend to 5, and then back up again. So far we've got. And then open E, and then the second fret on the low E, which is an F sharp note. Then we're going to play a B power chord with a pick kind of squeal at the end. There we are, that's all the parts to the solo, so let me go back and play it through for you without the backing track, a bit slower, so you can see how all the parts fit together. Hope you enjoyed that. That's a great solo to learn some really nice phrases there. Thanks so much for watching. Do remember to subscribe if you can, and I'll see you in the next video.